Hello folks, welcome back to Let's Play Tales of the Abyss. It's what all those hip youngins are watching these days. I'm Odinspec 33, and look, no skit at the beginning of an episode. Woo! Loading screen, but no skit. First time for everything, right? Alright, so we got the disk analyzed, so we're just gonna head back to the ship now, and then we can go on our way to Baticul, with nothing at all gonna go wrong, so it's all cool.
Here you are. The ship is ready. Please, come to the Kimlasca side port.
Look out! Hand those over!
We shouldn't cause a scene here. To the ship.
Damn it, they just don't give up.
You're not getting away!
Master Luke, departure preparations are complete.
Get this ship moving, now.
Excuse me?
We're being chased, hurry!
Oh! They got away!
Looks like you blew this one, Sink.
Oh, it's you.
Leave the rest to me. With my ultra super hyper high grade phonic technology, I'll flay that conniving long-haired four-eyed. Stop, come back, I'm not done talking.
I marked the one named Guy with a curse slot. I can make him my puppet at any time. As for you, make sure you properly dispose of those documents from the Thaumacrine project.
Now, who do you think you are? Just you wait, I'm putting this down in my revenge journal.
Well, there's our comic relief villain, Dist, right there. But it's okay, we're safe now. We're safely on board the ship with more cutscenes. Yay!
If we made it this far, we should be in the clear.
Damn! I lost part of the documents when Sink attacked.
Let me see them. Looks like isophone research. 3.141-592-653-589-793-23846. This is Lorelei's phonon frequency.
Lorelei? Isophones? Phonon frequencies? What the heck are you talking about?
Lorelei is the name for the aggregate sentience of the seventh phonon.
When a certain amount of a particular phonon gathers together, it becomes sentient. Control that, and you can perform high-level phonic arts.
Each one has a name. The first phonon sentience is called Shadow. The sixth is called Rim, and so on.
Lorelei still hasn't been observed. Its existence is hypothetical.
Huh. How come all of you know this stuff?
Well, it's actually common knowledge.
It's okay, Luke. You can't help it. Just keep learning from here on and you'll be fine.
Is it just me, or are you being a lot nicer to Luke all of a sudden?
I don't know what you mean. Oh, also, all matter emits a phonon frequency. They're like fingerprints. No two frequencies are the same.
Way to change the subject. Very smooth.
Be quiet, Guy. Isophones are two entities that have the exact same phonon frequency. Of course, they don't exist unless artificially created.
Of course, if isophones were common, we'd have our hands full with hyperresonances all over the place. Isophone research holds potential for weapons development, so the military has their eye on it.
That Famicree technology they worked on a long time ago can make isophones, right?
Yeah, Famicree is like a copy machine, right?
No, replicas created through Famicree are mere imitations. A replica may look identical, but its phonon frequency is different. One can't produce isophones that way.
What the hell are you all talking about? Enough of this complicated stuff. Jade can read those documents on his...
Emergency! A large number of monsters and an unidentified phone tech signature approaching from Chesedonia.
Oh no, they're here.
Well, did you understand any of that stuff? Because if you did,
All right, let's go.
you get a medal. You get a nice gold star. We're using Luke here. Something you should know is the episode you saw prior and this episode now are actually, I guess, two different files, I would say. Like, I actually went back and leveled up a bit because I already tried doing this, but needless to say, it didn't go as well as I wanted. So basically, I leveled up. I got another level up. I bought a whole bunch of stuff, and that's about it. So that spear I never bought Jade in town, in Chesedonia, he now has that.
Can we assume their goal is to stop Ion and the letter from reaching Kimlasca?
You don't suppose they try to just sink the whole ship, do you?
Master, what do we do? I can't swim!
Shut up and drown.
But if they intended to sink us, they wouldn't come storming aboard.
Then they're trying to take it over.
So then, I guess we have to secure the bridge before they do, huh?
Exactly.
Why do those Oracle guys want to start a war so badly? What a pain.
There's no time for complaints. Let's go.
Alright, so the Oracle Knights attack. Skip time. Why they keep attacking us? See, there's nowhere to run. Probably keep attacking. I don't give them that much credit. Look so relaxed. You say we need to hurry? Just your imagination. As you thought, hurry to the bridge before things get worse. Let's hurry. Those meticulously planned yet silly attacks remind me of... I hope my premonition turns out to be groundless. Alright, so... how are we doing on time? Actually, that time won't be accurate because I had to play a little bit. So there's a thing, a very important thing to do in there, but first we want to go in here. And you're going to see why. You're going to be like, why? When I get this, you're not going to understand. But in here is 1,800 bucks, which is really nice. This is the room that Arietta was captured in. This is still the Katsbert ferry. So that kind of sucks you can't go in there earlier and get the gold then. But if you come in here, there's a merchant here, and he'll sell you stuff. So he'll sell you scimitars, which are new weapons, and you want them for sure. We're going to get armor too. 2 splint mails. Now this stuff, scale guard and silk cloak, you can buy this in Chesedonia. However, it is much more expensive there. You should save your money and buy it here. That's the thing to do. Alright, and like, it's pretty, stuff here is actually pretty cheap. We can almost afford everything, actually. Not to, I know you don't want to really see all this, but it won't take too long. There we go. Oh, he's already pimped out silk cloak. Now we can sell our other stuff. Oh, I didn't equip a scimitar on guy. That would have been bad. Alright, we can do that. Now, there are some gloves and whatnot you can buy, only in Chesedonia. You can't buy them here. But they weren't, like, really much of an increase in any kind of stat, so I just kind of chose not to get them. So there we go. And now we're going to sell our unique weapon. You'll never see this again, but we'll sell it here. It's worth quite a bit of cash. But oh well. Now we're pimped out, so that's good. Full equipment is always nice to have. I have a full set of orange gels, and I have a few more life bottles than you last saw me with. Come on, let's fight him. Okay, so there's an Oracle Rune guy in the back here. He's a mage, so he's first priority. Magic attacks do significantly more damage than anything else in this game. Now looks like Jade went nuts with magic. Done.
I'll do whatever it takes.
That's right, Luke. You will do whatever it takes, and you will do that now. Now, this treasure chest I've already opened has an orange gel, like you already saw me open it. But I have, I had full orange gels for the first time I went on this, so now I can get it again. So that's kind of dirt. And up here is just another guy. We don't even have to go after him, so won't even worry about him. Let's go on to the head onto the bridge here, or the deck. Sorry, barrel low X. Do a barrel low. All right, so we gotta go steal. Oh, we gotta go take back this phone stone fragment. From this robot here. They're not really saying much. Like, this is kind of lame right here. This is like just a little mini side quest. Basically, you have to catch this guy, and you have to walk anytime the ship is. There we go. See, that was easy. You gotta walk anytime the ship is sinking, or else you might not catch him. And you want to, because this guy gives you some good. You get some good stuff for catching this guy. Stuff that you're only going to be able to get once. Alright. That's extortion. Alright. And now he jumps into the ocean there. It's okay for it to get wet. I like that line. Naturally, we'll leave it alone. They could have had some voiceover right here. That would have been nice. All right, so if we're doing this, you get the noble capacity core, and you get the winged boots. This is a nice item because where is it? It increases your movement speed on the map, so now we can just generally walk faster, and that's really nice to have. This capacity core noble will get outdated eventually. Right now it's nice, because it gives a nice little phonic attack +2 and phonic defense +1, which means we don't have to rotate Tyr and Jades anymore. We can just leave them on with that. So that's good. Alright, I think we're set. Party-wise, actually, I want to be using Guy. No reason. There's no reason, I swear. He has Guardian, doesn't he? Oh, let's set there. We'll set it to up. There we go. Alright, we are ready to rock and roll. Yep. No reason. It's not like we have a boss fight or anything coming up. It's okay.
Where the heck is their leader? Let's hurry up and finish this.
Listen, you ignorant savages, and you shall hear my beautiful name. I am the most graceful member of the 6 God Generals, the one and only Dist the...
Why, if it isn't Dist the Runny.
The Rose! R-O-S-E, Rose! Dist the Rose!
You mean Dist the Reaper.
Silence! I refuse to accept that name. It's Rose. Rose!
What, you know him?
I'm in the Oracle Knights too, so... But why do you know him, Colonel?
I, the genius Dist, once counted that duplicitous snake Jade amongst my friends.
Which Jade is that? I don't know any Jades with such poor taste in friends.
What did you say?
Careful now. You know how your nose runs when you get mad.
No, it doesn't!
This is stupid.
They're off in their own little world.
Enough of this. Now, hand over the phone disk data.
You mean this?
How careless, Jade.
You can have them. I've already memorized their contents.
Gah, I'm being mocked by savages. When you taste the pain of my super, ultra gorgeous arts, you'll regret what you've done.
Alright guys, this is Dist the Reaper, one of the 6 god generals. But we don't actually fight Dist like the human being. I think he's actually inside this. He's inside Kaiser Dist R, his phone tech. I think that's what it is. I don't think he's just using it. He's just kind of on the sidelines. I think he's actually piloting it. He's weak to water, notice, which is why we set up Jade just to be using Splash. Pretty high physical defense, so that's why we have Jade, because he has kind of a low magic defense. Like, it's higher than his attack, but I mean, like, his defense, his magic defense, this is what you're going to be really hurting him with. You're going to see once Jade gets a splash off how much damage it actually does. Like, we just did 6 physical hits for like 134 damage, and Jade, 1 hit off a splash does like over 200. And splash hits like 4 or 5 times. So, as long as he's in range, as long as he stays in the little circle where splash hits, that's the ideal thing. Like, he's gonna get a yeah, there we go. That hit him like good 1,000 probably right there. With all the splashes being used from Jade, you're gonna get a lot of water field of phonons, which is what this guy's weak to, which is good. So you're gonna get a lot of frigid moons off with Guy, and you can get frigid blast with Luke. However, you just notice I took off Raging Blast and Fangblade Rage, because those moves are knockdown ones, and knockdown moves are good, don't get me wrong, but sometimes they're not good against bosses, especially when I'm trying to effectively use magic on them and take them down, because anytime they're flashing red after being knocked down, then they take probably half or maybe even quarter damage. They take a lot less, so knockdown moves are good, but only usually when a player-controlled character is using them, because you're probably using it strategically just to stop the enemy while you regroup for a second. So that's what you'll usually do. I have Tyr using Nightmare too. That'll give you a little more extra damage, because it's still magic. It won't do a whole lot, but it'll get you those dark fields, which will also... Dark fields count for earth and water, so that's even more frigid moon at your disposal. And an earth one, if you're lucky anyway, if it gets used around the same, if she uses Nightmare around the same time Jade uses Splash, Splash can turn into Icicle Rain, which will do even more damage than Splash. I think it does anyway. That would make sense, considering its Field of Phonon effect it just turns it into another water move. So, but nevertheless, we're doing good. I take advantage of this dark field because it's Earth effect. If you use Center, Center is the health restoring move Guy has. If you use that inside of a Earth field, you get Focus, which increases your defense. So you might as well get that off. Luke's Steel, used inside of a fire field, will get him Coil, which raises his attack. I think we might have already seen that already, but there's not really any fire fields in this fight, unless I had Annis in here using limited, or if I had Tyr using invoke spells. But I don't think invoke spells are really useful unless you're controlling them, or if like if you're controlling Tyr, or if you have shortcuts set to make her use them. Like, I don't think they're very useful for the computer just to be using on their own. So I just have her using First Aid and Nightmare, and Pow Hammer when she decides to. Pow Hammer can stun, so. If you notice, a lot of orange gels were used in the making of this video. Basically, I like having it set so the computers use items on their own. It really keeps the flow of battle moving, so I don't have to go in the menu and use them. I'll do it if I have to, if it means life or death, using a life bottle or whatnot. But you know, it really keeps the pace of the I haven't had to use one life bottle yet. Notice we've been pretty good at not doing that. And Luke used steel, so steel increases critical hit percentage. I don't know how much. I don't know if he's going to be doing a whole lot more, but you know what? I'll take it. And check out this combo right here. Oh man, 41 hits. That is just fantastic. However, I used all my technical points in order to do that combo because I used Moonlight Demon, just so that the computer would keep attacking. I was hoping Jade would get a second splash in there. That would have been awesome. That would have done some major damage. But you know what? You can't always win, right? See? Guy, you can't win. That was perfect timing. I didn't even mean to do that. That was good. Alright, so he's pretty hurting now. We almost got him done. Yes, Jade, you may. But don't run in. See, I don't like that. Sometimes if they have to use an item and they run out of technical points, they'll run toward the fight. I don't want them doing that. Do your job. Sit in the back and cast spells like a mage. But we're at the end here. Frigid Moon, and you're done.
Looks like that worked.
It looks like that worked. So fitting. Alright guys, I'll see you next time for Let's Play Tales of the Abyss. I'm going to have to end it here. The episode's gone too long. That was a 5-minute boss fight. I'm going to got some levels and learn a bunch of skills. See you next time. Bye.